Last we left you, we just checked out of Jamaica, and then our motor started making this sound. After checking everything, Beau wasn't able to fix the issue.
Oh well, I tried.
So that meant sailing with no motor. 659.7 nautical miles without a motor. We are by no means oblivious to what the exhausting realities of sailing offshore can bring. And this sail will be one of them. Welcome to day 2 of our sail from Jamaica to Guatemala.
Been a whole lot of floppy. We did have wind during Brandy's shift, but when I took over, it's just been very little wind. So even though we had the head sail pulled out, it's still kind of luffing. The mainsail we did have flat, and we had a preventer on it, but it was slapping up against the shrouds. So to prevent chafe, we actually tightened it up and put it flat. But it is just, the wind just clocks back and forth because there's so little of it, and the waves are really kind of pushing us. We're going about, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 knots just with the current. So hopefully this doesn't last all day, but we're gonna have pockets of very little wind on this journey. So just kind of have to wait it out, especially since we don't have a motor. Just downloaded a grid file just to see where we were at relative to the wind and the lull, and we were just at the edge. Just north of us there's about 12 knots of wind, so I dropped our whisker pole and now we're heading northeast just so we can try to get out of this and catch maybe a little bit more speed. Now we're doing a beam reach, and I'm seeing anywhere from 2.5 to 5 knots. 5 knots with the gust. So hopefully we'll get over to some good wind in the next couple hours. Been a whole day of not doing a whole lot. We dropped the mainsail. The wind actually picked up just as the sun was setting. We'd much rather just have the head sail out for tonight, but we're still going 5-6 knots, so it's worth it having less sail up and not having what?
Not trying to be greedy.
Yeah, we're not trying to be greedy. I was just saying earlier, it's a whole lot of doing nothing, but then you have those little spurts, those little moments of doing a whole lot of work. But most of the time, we're just lazying around. We are gonna watch a movie and call it the night shift. You taking first shift or am I?
You are. You slept all day.
I did sleep all day. So I guess I will be on first shift.
Welcome back to another Rockety Rock Saoirse episode. It is our second day sailing. I'm currently on watch. I've been on watch since about 3 this morning, and I'm watching this storm pass just north of us, and I'm hoping for some reason it doesn't decide to come this way. I think it's going to pass us. It's moving a lot faster than we are, but we are getting a little bit of northeast wind. Obviously not enough to do anything because we're rocking and rolling. But all night last night, as I was watching the clouds behind us with lightning in them, I just want to hurry up and get there. I think out of everything that scares me the most on the ocean, open ocean, is lightning. Actually, lightning on a boat, period. I just feel like we're so vulnerable out here with this lightning pole called a mast. I downloaded a grid. It looks like we're gonna have pretty light wind for the next day or so. We seem to be just staying just north of this pocket of really low wind, so I think we may have worked our way into it. However, the little bit of wind that we did have is being sucked away by this storm.
Well, Wilson, he's not cutting his weight. He gave up this morning, so he's just freely spinning. I guess maybe a gear in there got stripped. I don't know. I got to take it apart and see what's happening. Hopefully I can fix it. Otherwise, we are gonna be hand steering the next 500 miles. So, fingers crossed. Hopefully I can figure this out. Can try to epoxy it. I can see what's wrong already. There's 4 tabs that connect this nose cone to this gear, and all 4 of them is snapped. So these little tiny tabs used to be attached in 4 spots in this hub, and they all broke off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up this whole area and all these little tabs, and then just plastic epoxy this stuff back in together. I'm actually gonna do a rim around the whole hub itself, around this guy, just to give it some extra strength.
What? Oh, jeez. Oh, what is that?
It's something edible.
We're not eating it.
Why not?
Too little.
What?
Jack.
Oh, it's a blue runner?
It's too little.
It's got like a stripe on him.
Nope, 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 nope. Not quite what we're looking for. I don't even know if that fish is edible. I guess all fish are edible, but do we want to eat it? No. The little fish that could. Excitement for the evening. This tanker is scheduled to go right in front of us. He is 0.86, oh, 79, going 199, 200 at 14 knots. Literally the only excitement.
Yep, that and that little tiny fish. But that's about it. Although I did get Wilson all glued back together, so we were gonna wait as long as we could before we engage him.
He's gone to 211 now, so I think he saw us.
Eventually, finally.
Holy moly, he's going fast.
Yeah, he's looking.
Woo. It's just so funny because you're out in this middle of the sea thinking, how could we possibly intersect with anybody else? Case in point. Wow. This is why you don't sleep below.
We've seen a lot of
This is a really busy area. Yeah, we've seen a ton, especially this is probably the route right here that we've been watching from afar. I mean, every night, every day, there's a ship in front of us. So this is definitely a route. It's kind of scary when you're at night thinking, is this gonna come toward us? And almost at night though, it's a little better because we've got our lights on and we can really turn on our sputter lights or whatever so they can see us. Didn't you say you had to do that the other night?
Yeah, well, on the way to Jamaica.
Oh, on the way to Jamaica, yeah. Wait for it, there he is. Holy crap. I mean, it may not look close on camera, but he is super close. Did it pop?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, this is a little more excitement. I'm going 5-6. You want me to slow down?
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on to that.
You feel tension?
Yeah, I think so. Did you put the hook away?
Yeah, it's right here. Picking him up. Mahi. Woohoo!
I could probably just...
He's a little guy, huh? No? Does he need a... Do you want to hook him or no? Oh man, he isn't little. Want mahi for dinner? Do you want me to stay like this for now, or do you want me to turn?
No, go ahead and turn. Can you just point into it?
About to get caught. Give me a second and I'll go back around. This wheel is really, really tight.
The back main feed. Alright.
Gonna make me turn around.
Is there a flashlight out here?
Yeah, give me a second. Yep. Here. Do you see anything?
I was rubbing on this box a little. Maybe I can.
I don't think you need your life vest on for that. What?
Rubbing on this box a little. Maybe that's it.
Did you move it somehow? What?
The hammer. Just gonna tap on it.
Well, it's getting worse. I can barely turn it, hun.
making it worse?
Yeah.
You sure?
What made it run out? Brake pad?
So the steering wheel was jamming up because the brake that you can turn on to lock the steering had kind of just froze up on the, I don't even know what that's called. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. And there's good reason for that too. But that brake pad just got seized, so I just had to kind of wiggle it a little bit, loosen out some things and put it back together, and she's like new again. Wilson's repair job didn't work out. That epoxy glue 5-minute stuff was garbage. It didn't even last but a minute. So today I'm gonna just clean it up and try to just put Today I'm just gonna clean it up and use a 2-part epoxy, maybe even put a layer or 2 of fiberglass around it. Hopefully that'll fix it.
So I thought you were gonna epoxy and fiberglass it.
I lied. I thought, what's easier than that? 5200. And this is something that I don't ever want to take off. But I'm not sure if the way the design is, if it's designed to fail before at this point before anywhere else.
At this point it's failed.
Yeah.
So
it's failed, so oh well. I don't care. I just want it to work.
we're tired. We're exhausted. We're hungry.
Yeah, we need to cook up some of that mahi.
Our feet hurt. I've been wearing my shoes.
It's been helping.
Yeah, big time. This unfortunately hasn't been the only part of our woes recently. Last night I was humming and we had brought the main in and took the preventer off just as a safety measure, but we did leave the head cell out with the whisker pull on. In hindsight, we think that we made a mistake there. We probably shouldn't have done that. At one point, Beau came up after I called him up because there was a squall coming, and he said, you know, maybe we should heave to and just let it pass. But we thought, all right, maybe we can just get through it. Unfortunately, we did not. Because the whisker pull was out, the main cell actually ended up backfilling, and we couldn't get pointed into it in order to drop the main. And since we don't have our motor right now, that is an issue. So we have decided that no pulls and no preventers are going up at night because we can't see when squalls are coming really. There's no moon. Well, there's a quarter moon, but it's been covered by clouds. So we ended up ripping our 150 a little bit. Very fixable, but you know, it kind of beat itself to death. Beau ended up being able to go up and drop the pole, and then, you know, 10 minutes later, everything calms down, so. But it's just been kind of one thing after another. We're trying to roll with the punches and just trying to keep our morale up. It's been hard, we're tired, and yeah, Beau just let me take a nap. So now he's gonna fix Wilson and probably sleep for the rest of the day. Such is sea life. It's not always glorious sails like it was when we went to Jamaica. We got our fill in there.
Not the cleanest, but it'll work. Dinner?
Thanks. It's gonna be really difficult to hand steer and eat this though. So.
I'll steer.
You just eat, it's fine. You've been steering. You wanna do it with your feet?
You're going 210 or?
I don't know. adobe. Yeah. Asian coleslaw. As we head into the darkness, we have 5 more days ahead of us of this sale. So be sure to subscribe to check that out.